Hello YouTube, this is Techie Just coming at you with my first Q&A. First off, I get about, I would say 20 requests a day to do doodles for people. Whether it's just a drawing, a logo, or an avatar. I would love to make avatars for all of you guys. I simply just don't have the time to do so. So all the time that I do and actually spend on speed paintings now actually have to be commissions. I know, I wish I could do them all for free, guys, but I can't afford it. My school charges you up the bum for tuition. So I was thinking maybe when I have a little bit more time, I will start something called the Doodle of the Month giveaway. This will be an avatar that I make to whomever I choose, or somebody that I select randomly. So now that I've got that out of the way, let's get into the first question. Do you go to college? Yes, I am in college. I am in a BAA program, which is a Bachelor of Arts program, actual illustration BA, so hopefully I can go somewhere with that one day. Which brings me to the second question. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? I see myself in 5 to 10 years doing something hopefully that I love doing, whether it would be YouTube full-time, which would be a dream come true, or if I worked at an advertising firm, I could even be a freelance illustrator. I really don't know, but I hope I'm doing something that I absolutely love. Third question. Are you getting the iPhone 5? I get this question all the time. It's if I'm going to buy the iPhone 5 when it comes out. I really hope so, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my hands on one. Usually when they come out in Canada, it's like freaking World War III, and you can't even get in to any cell phone company now, because now all carriers have the iPhone 5. Hopefully I can get one so I can do some case reviews for you guys. I really want the iPhone 5, so hopefully that is a yes. Question number 4. What's the single most impressive non-Apple piece of electronics you've ever used? Oh man, the single most impressive form of technology that's not an Apple product. God, I really don't know. Are we talking any form of technology? Because I could be really cliche and I could say the light bulb, I guess. We'd be pretty screwed without the light bulb. I'm gonna go with light bulb. Are you going for partnership anytime soon? This is an actual good question, guys. I have applied for partnership and I got denied. So I'm gonna have to wait another 2 months to apply for partnership again. I do have monetization on my channel though. I have been enabled for monetization. So for now, I think I'm okay with that. How did you start off on YouTube? I started out on YouTube using my VJ DaVinci 439 channel. I reviewed anything from cases to any tech-related item I could get my hands on. I just love technology. I always have, and it is a passion of mine. So I pretty much did reviews for fun. And then I started getting actual subscribers. So then it became something a little bit more of a fun hobby for me because people were actually watching me. At the beginning of last April, I actually quit my job. I used to work in a bakery as a bakery clerk or a cake decorator, whatever you choose to call it. And I actually quit there because I couldn't deal with the stress of working there anymore. It was just too overpowering and I had to get out of there. So I realized, you know what? I want to work for myself. So I started putting out videos constantly, trying to make my channel popular so I could actually apply for partnership and make YouTube my full-time job. So far, I'm about halfway there, but I'm getting there, guys. And every single comment, every single subscription helps. What are the things you use to draw on the computer, and what do you use to record them? I get this question a lot. I draw all of my doodles with the 21UX Cintiq. It is a tablet built into a screen. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then you can check the link that I'll post here or here of my latest desk tour, and you will see what the Cintiq looks like. To record my videos, I use ScreenFlow. It's a program that captures your screen. I actually use ScreenFlow for more than just capturing my screen. I use it for my final editing. It is a lot easier for me to use than Final Cut X. So any tech reviewers out there that need something to add pictures, logos, you know how I have my little Techie Jess logo thingy down there. That's how I add my pictures, and it's a great software, so definitely go check that out. It's not that expensive either. Is there any chance we'll see Techie Jess live shows in the future? Do you guys want me to have live shows? Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe one day I'll do live shows. I don't know. I never really thought about that. But that's a good suggestion. Maybe I will do one day. I do have tutorials not sped up on a new channel right here. Techie Just Doodles. So if you're interested in learning some tips for speed drawing, definitely go check out that channel and sub. How long does it take you to draw a picture not sped up? It really depends on what I'm doodling. For my doodles that I do for Doodle Friday, it takes me anywhere from 1.5 hours to 4 hours, depending on the detail and what exactly I am drawing and how rendered I want that particular item to be. Sometimes I do struggle with certain items. I'm not used to drawing everything. I don't draw celebrities all the time, so I do struggle a little bit sometimes. So those ones usually take about 4 hours, but that is probably about the end of it. I have drawn one that took me 6 hours once, but that was one time. What gaming computer customization would you recommend when building your own PC? In terms of a gaming computer, I'm not much of a gamer, but I do know that if you go to Tiger Direct, places like that, they do have special quad-core bundles for computers that are extremely fast. I would recommend get the computer that you can afford, the top-of-the-line computer you can afford for gaming. It is important that you have high-end graphics and a fast processor so you guys can actually have a computer that can handle games on a regular basis. If you don't have one that can handle one on a regular basis, your computer will either be extremely slow and laggy and you won't want to play anything anyways, or your computer will just crap out on you. Plus, why would you want to play games on a really not-so-nice computer? You'd rather have a good experience, right? Would you get the new Bamboo Capture, the Inkling, or Small Intuos 4? If you have a choice of those 3 tablets, I would always go for Wacom. I would never recommend any other tablet other than Wacom. And out of those 3, I would have to recommend the Intuos 4. But it really depends on what you're looking for in terms of a tablet. If you're going to just buy one just for fun to see if you're actually going to use it, I would go with the Bamboo. The new Bamboos have actual pressure sensitivity. It's not as high as the Intuos 4, but they do have pressure sensitivity and you can get by just starting. If you're serious and you're going into art school, I would recommend an Intuos 4 because it has the same pressure sensitivity as my Wacom Cintiq, and I love that thing to death. It works phenomenally well. And the last question. What's your favorite Apple product and do you prefer Microsoft or Apple? My favorite Apple product would definitely have to be the iPhone. It's really hard to pick one because I love them all pretty much, but I'm going to have to pick the iPhone because it's the one thing I use every day without fail. It also completely changed the smartphone market. Since the iPhone came to the market, really, in my opinion, there has been no phone that can really rival it other than Samsung's Galaxy 2S that just released now, and that's only because it has better specs. But the iPhone 5 is coming out tomorrow, or the iPhone 4S, whatever it will be called, so I am not going to be surprised if the specs completely blow us out of the water. Oh. Hopefully you guys know, or most of you guys know, I am a huge Apple fangirl. I prefer Apple to Microsoft. I wouldn't even say 99%. It would have to be like 150 something odd, maybe even infinity percentage. I am an art student though, so all of my programs at school are Mac based. I'm used to Mac OS. I can't switch back to Windows, and sometimes I have to use Windows at school for classes that aren't art related, and it's like pulling out my hair. I just don't like the way that Windows is, I guess you could say. It is not a bad platform by any means. It's all up to your personal preference, but I could never go back to using a PC. I did use PCs at a point. Never, ever again will I ever use a PC. Ever. Anyways, guys, that concludes my Q&A. We're going to have a Q&A every Tuesday, so it's going to be Q&A Tuesdays from now on. So leave questions down below, and they may be in my next Q&A. Again, guys, please, nothing stupid. I didn't get any stupid questions. Woohoo! There were none. No stupid questions whatsoever. So thank you guys for actually participating and giving me questions that I could answer for you and actually put up for you guys. I will see you on Wacky Wednesday. And until next time, folks, toodles!